What key factors should organizations consider when planning a large-scale data migration? That's a pretty loaded, that's a big question. But how would you summarize some of the things that companies need to think about as they think about how to clean up their data and migrate to these new systems?
That's really, I think, where it starts. I mean, you can want to do data migration till you're blue in the face, but you really have to see the raw form. I think the steps are pretty basic, and it kind of starts with cleaning. And so, you especially if you have multiple data sources. So I don't know what the source end of that kind of looks like, and it would be great if you just have one source of data and you have to migrate one source of data to one other target source, online, or some secure kind of storage area. That's great, and if you can get it, that's awesome. But that's usually not the case. I mean, usually it's a multitude of data sources, and when they come in, they look different and they act different, because one source they're used to it this way, and another source they're used to it another way, and you have to sort of create rules and standards, and that's kind of where the cleaning part of it comes from. So really, just having a plan at each of these stages is what I would suggest. And it's okay to start slow and start kind of at that first level to kind of say, how do we get everything that we want to migrate into a staging environment that allows us to sort of push where the target is. They say, hey, we have this AI feature or that AI feature. And so, you almost have to ask yourself, when am I in AI and when am I not in AI? Like, I think that's a smarter strategy than trying to push every source to the actual target. I feel like there's a little more work there. But getting everything kind of in the same place, and then starting to do the cleansing exercises so that you kind of have a basic set of data that you can kind of apply. I don't want to call them global rules, but apply sort of a set of transformation rules to, so that it can properly load into whatever the target is. That would sort of be my approach.
Yeah, makes total sense.